The sports world is an absolute meltdown after a postseason performance so dominant, so cold-blooded, that it instantly took over every timeline and every debate. On the biggest stage, with pressure at its peak, this wasn't just excellence, it was control, confidence, and complete shutdown energy that left opponents helpless and fans in disbelief. Every outing felt like a statement, every moment screamed greatness, and by the end, there was no argument left to have. Analysts are calling it one of the most impactful postseason runs ever, supporters are celebrating nonstop, and rivals are already dreading what comes next. This wasn't hype, luck, or timing, this was a superstar announcing himself to the world. Stay locked in, because this MVP run didn't just win games, it changed the entire conversation. Before we get into this absolutely insane story, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because what Yoshinobu Yamamoto just did in the postseason is something MLB fans will be talking about for decades. Yoshinobu Yamamoto didn't just have a good postseason. He didn't just live up to the hype. He didn't just justify his massive contract. He completely broke the internet, stunned the MLB world, and announced to everyone watching that baseball has entered a new era. From the very first pitch he threw under the brightest lights, it was clear this wasn't just another playoff run. This was history being written in real time, and the baseball world could barely keep up. When the Los Angeles Dodgers signed Yamamoto, expectations were already sky high. Fans knew he was dominant in Japan. Analysts talked about his elite control, his devastating splitter, his ice-cold mentality. But postseason baseball is different. Pressure crushes most players. October exposes weaknesses. Legends are made or broken in these moments. And Yamamoto? He thrived like he was born for it. Every start felt like an event. Stadiums were packed. TV ratings spiked. Social media exploded with every strikeout. From Dodgers fans to neutral MLB viewers, everyone stopped scrolling when Yamamoto took the mound. There was something different about the way he carried himself. Calm. Focused. Almost intimidating. Like he knew something the hitters didn't. And then came that first postseason masterpiece. Yamamoto walked onto the mound with a look that said everything. No nerves. No fear. Just confidence. The opposing lineup was stacked with all-stars, MVP candidates, veteran hitters who had seen it all. None of that mattered. From pitch 1, Yamamoto was locked in. Fastballs painted the corners. The splitter vanished at the plate. The curveball froze hitters who had no idea what was coming next. Strikeout after strikeout piled up. Inning after inning, the crowd grew louder, the tension thicker. Commentators started running out of superlatives. Social media clips went viral within seconds. Fans were already calling it one of the most dominant postseason performances they had ever seen. And somehow, that was just the beginning. What truly shocked the MLB world wasn't just the stats. It was how effortless it looked. Yamamoto wasn't overthrowing. He wasn't relying on pure velocity. He was dissecting hitters with intelligence, precision, and confidence beyond his years. Veteran batters walked back to the dugout shaking their heads. Some laughed in disbelief. Others just stared at the scoreboard, trying to process what had just happened. As the postseason continued, Yamamoto elevated his game even further. Each start felt bigger than the last. Bigger stage. Higher pressure. Stronger opponents. Same result. Dominance. The Dodgers leaned on him, and he delivered every single time. Short rest? No problem. Hostile road crowd? He silenced them. Must-win game? He turned it into a statement. One of the most viral moments came during a late-inning strikeout that sealed a crucial playoff win. The pitch sequence was pure artistry. Fastball inside. Splitter in the dirt. Curveball that buckled the knees. The batter never stood a chance. The crowd erupted. Teammates poured out of the dugout. That clip alone racked up millions of views in hours. Fans called it poetry. Analysts called it elite. Opposing fans called it unfair. And then the conversation shifted. This wasn't just about a great pitcher anymore. This was about legacy. People started asking uncomfortable questions. Was Yamamoto already one of the best postseason pitchers we've ever seen? Was this the greatest debut playoff run in MLB history? Could he actually win postseason MVP in his first year on the biggest stage in the world? As the Dodgers advanced deeper, the pressure intensified. Every mistake would be magnified. Every pitch analyzed. But Yamamoto never cracked. In fact, he seemed to get better when the stakes were highest. His body language said it all. Slow walk around the mound. Deep breath. Focused eyes. He looked like a veteran champion, not a newcomer adjusting to a new league. Teammates couldn't stop praising him. Dodgers players talked about how his calmness spread through the clubhouse. How his preparation was next level. How watching him pitch gave everyone confidence. Managers trusted him with their season. Catchers trusted him with the biggest moments. Fans trusted him with their dreams. The MLB world outside Los Angeles took notice too. Former players went on TV calling it legendary. Analysts debated where this run ranked all time. Even rival fans admitted they were witnessing something special. In a sport full of tradition and history, moments like this don't happen often. And when they do, everyone knows it. Then came the final stretch. The games that define careers. The moments kids watch on highlights for years. Yamamoto stepped onto the mound with history within reach. Postseason MVP wasn't just possible. It felt inevitable. And once again, he delivered. Pitch after pitch. Out after out. No wasted motion. No panic. Just dominance. When the final out was recorded, the stadium exploded. The Dodgers celebrated. Cameras zoomed in on Yamamoto, calm as ever, barely cracking a smile. But the numbers told the story. ERA that looked unreal. Strikeout totals that shattered expectations. Innings pitched under pressure that most pitchers never survive. This wasn't hype anymore. This was fact. When the postseason MVP announcement came, the reaction was instant. Fans flooded social media. Headlines exploded. Analysts called it historic. A pitcher crossing leagues, crossing cultures, crossing expectations, and conquering October in his first run. Yoshinobu Yamamoto didn't just win an award. He changed the conversation. This performance sent shockwaves across MLB. Front offices took notes. Young pitchers took inspiration. International stars saw proof that greatness translates anywhere. The Dodgers saw their future. Fans saw the birth of a legend. And baseball itself felt bigger because of it. What makes this even more incredible is that Yamamoto is just getting started. This postseason wasn't a peak. It felt like an introduction. A warning. If this is what he does under maximum pressure, what happens next year? Or the year after? Or 5 years from now when he's fully settled and even more confident? The scary part for the rest of MLB is that Yamamoto doesn't rely on one trick. Take away velocity, he beats you with control. Sit on the splitter, he freezes you with the curve. Guess fastball, you're already too late. His game is built to last. Built for October. Built for legacy. Fans will remember this postseason forever. They'll remember where they were when Yamamoto struck out another MVP. When he silenced another crowd. When he proved the moment was never too big. Kids will imitate his delivery in backyards. Pitchers will study his mechanics. Analysts will compare future stars to this run. And for Dodgers fans, this feels like destiny. Years of waiting. Years of heartbreak. Years of what if. Yamamoto didn't promise championships with words. He promised them with performance. And that's what makes this so special. The MLB world loves stars, but it loves legends even more. And legends are made in October. Yoshinobu Yamamoto didn't just show up. He took over. He dominated. He made history. He broke the internet. And he stunned the entire MLB world. If you're a baseball fan, you just witnessed something rare. Something special. Something that will be replayed for decades. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you are, Because stories like this are exactly why we love this game.